Hi, my name is Dan, and I'm a solutions architect here at InsightFinder. In today's video, we'll be going over data ingestion with the Datadog integration. If you're currently using Datadog as an observability tool, you can quickly forward all that data into InsightFinder for further analysis. You can do this through our integration page, which you can access from the Start Guide here on the front page, or if you hover over Settings and click on Integrations, you'll get a list of our other integrations. In this case, we'll hover over Datadog, and we get two options. We can create a single project and configure it there, or we can create multiple projects in batch, which will let you create a metric project, a log project, etc. For now, in this video, we'll cover just making a single project, but creating projects in batch should follow a similar workflow. Once I'm here, we have our import settings. So first of all, we'll need to fill in an API key. You can find the API key on your Datadog dashboard under Organization and Settings. I've quickly copied over the API key and the application key, and now I can select a data type. And this will create a project based on this data type. So for instance, I'm most interested in metrics for now. If I need any more information later from the same thing, I can start it up again and create a project with the log type, for instance. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Verify, and InsightFinder is going to make sure that the API key and the application key are correct. Be sure not to confuse these with the application ID or the API key ID. Next, we'll select a number of relevant metrics we want InsightFinder to monitor and find anomalies in. I'm going to go ahead and just find things, and we see that there are just a number of categories. For instance, I'll go ahead and I'll click on the system, as the system will have a number of metrics. KPI metrics let you select metrics that, when they are anomalous, they will turn into incidents, for instance. So we could do this. For instance, there are several memory errors that show up that crash our system. So maybe we'll click on something like system memory usable. There will be a sampling interval for which InsightFinder will sample your data. And then finally, you can select a host as well as a historical date range. And so what this will do is then update InsightFinder with all the previous historical data that was on your Datadog system. So that way the system can get up to date and start predicting faster. If you don't have a lot of historical data, that's all right. We can ingest your data from Datadog, and over time, InsightFinder will start predicting incidents. As for the instance name, you can either choose the host or the host name, whichever you'd like our system to identify for your hosts and show up on our other displays. Finally, we have to define a project name for this as well as a system name. So, as it says here, projects defined which data is analyzed together. So InsightFinder will make sure to analyze and find things anomalous within a single project. If you have different other kinds of data, those will need to be in a different project. But they can also go under the same system, which then, under that system, we'll be making predictions and finding incidents against. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and call this the Datadog metric project for the demo video. And then this will be under the, we can have this other system. Once we've finished, the Finish button will become clickable once we've filled in the required fields. And now we get our basic settings, which we can adjust or keep as is for now. Once we go back to system settings, we can see that our Datadog metric project is now here. And we can adjust the settings whenever we want and access it here. So once you give it some time, the system will populate and InsightFinder will be able to start making predictions. Thank you for watching this video, and Be sure to check out our other integration guides, as well as our other data ingestion guides to get started using InsightFinder. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.